back now to do a Darkwear. The press is now increased up to 190, and if Sarah Jane just presses a set button, you'll see that it's now 30 seconds. So heat transfer papers is 190 and 30 seconds, and the HTV is 160 or 165, either 10 or 12 seconds. Okay, one thing I didn't say to you before, I'm going to touch on it now. See this Teflon? You would have got that with your press, and if you didn't get this from your manufacturer or your supplier of your heat press, you've got to go on our website and you can buy that. It comes in sheet sizes. It's great to protect that rubber mat. The shirts slide on it and it'll last for years, okay? We've just taped that on with some good gaff tape, as you can see, right? Okay, and there's other things, there's other videos that explain all that in my other ones as well, okay? So here we go, Sarah Jane. So firstly, same scenario, we're gonna just give this a quick warm here, not too long, because we don't want the Darkwear paper curling. And if it's too long and too hot, it might curl over. Okay, that's about it, Sarah Jane, right? Just to get out all the wrinkles and warm it up. Now in here is, as with the iron-on video you would have watched, Darkwear transfer. There's our two stickers, two heat transfer stickers, a little logo and Jiminy Cricket. Whereas what's happening here now is we're just going to separate them because we're going to cover them up with the parchment paper. Okay, now Sarah Jane's just getting her weeding tool to help lift these up. And while she's lifting these transfers up, I'm going to talk once again about this parchment paper over here. Don't use the baking paper, it's not good enough. That parchment paper, there's enough in there in each packet of Darkwear paper for you to use that one sheet 4 times, okay? And what I'm suggesting we do with that parchment paper, no matter how big it is or how small, you'll end up with quite a lot of that left over. Keep putting it away. And how do you know how many times you used it? We cut a corner off. Sarah Jane's just going to cut a corner off both of these pieces so we can reuse them there. So now, at any time, if they're hanging around in your drawer or on your bench, you can say, oh, I've used that once, and then again cut. If you use it again, cut another corner off. So here we go. So we're just going to place this over on the shirt like so. Cover it with the parchment paper. Once again, don't use the baking paper, use this paper. And put Jiminy Cricket down, parchment paper, and cover it with the Teflon. And if you haven't got Teflon from your supplier, ring up and get some from us because it's fantastic. You'll wonder why you didn't use it before. And here it is, 30 seconds, it's going to count down now. Oh dear, it's like watching a kettle boil, isn't it? Takes a while. So what can we talk about? I don't know. I know one thing, when we're doing this videoing, we're at the end of, hopefully, the COVID situation, but who knows? We have to fight to get through it. All right, there we go, time's up. And we're going to take the Teflon off, and we're just going to simply peel it off and peel it off. And there it is. Now that's a Darkwear, just like with the iron, but how quick and easy was that? You know, you can use an iron, but you can see how quick and easy it is. So what we're talking about here is time, temperature and pressure. Okay.